this nasty weed in our cotton. How do we get rid of these weeds? We have to do it precisely. How do we precisely get rid of these weeds? It's not with this stupid hoe. You're gone, man. You are okay. Okay. We got it. Good. Repair, yes, and repaint, yes. I love my hoe. I do love this hoe. Don't look into what I'm saying. All right, sell. I love that hoe. Oh, okay. Let's turn this on. Alt H. Yep, there we go. Okay. I love that hoe, and I loved using it. I love not using chemicals. But if you go into the help menu, we've talked about this on the live stream. You go right here, and you go right here. No, you don't go there. You go here, and then you go to somewhere. Help. This is where we need. We need help. Help. Down here, environmental score. You come on down, and you look at weeds. And the big thing that you don't read the whole paragraph. You don't. I read it. You don't need to read the whole thing. Okay, so you can use a hoe and get 20 points for mechanical weed control. And this is the interesting part that, and I was caught saying, why does this not work? It's no chemicals. How could this not be good for the environment? It tells you right here. The mechanical hoe leads to soil degradation, compaction, erosion, new weed germination, loss of soil moisture, and higher fuel usage. So there you go. That's why we can't use the hoe. And so we are going to do this. Right here by the shop. Let's hop into our nice tractor here. It's kind of hazy morning, isn't it? It's kind of hazy here at the... Look at that. I like it. It's not too bad. It's just a little hazy. Right here, we're going to go in, and I've made a decision. I wanted to get... high use gear. High use gear, Mr. John Deere. Hi. I hope you're doing well, good sir. We can't afford you right now. And this guy, yeah. Okay. Right here, we'll go into the weed control, soil cultivation, weed control. No, seeding, yield improvements is what we're doing. And we're going into the weeders. No, we're not. We're going into the sprayers. Hello. I was really hoping to get one of these pull behinds. I really wanted to. This was in used gear. Whole for like, oh my gosh. It was like 53% off. It was a great deal. It was still like, by the time we get everything on it, was almost $300,000. Like, oh, I really wanted to get it. I waffled, and I waffled, and I waffled, but we're not going to get that. We don't need a big tank because herbicide, we barely use any herbicide because we're just going to do this. This is where we're at right now. We're going to get that big of a powered one, the self-propelled one. We're only using it for herbicide, so we're going to use the PTX Trimble Weed Seeker 2. Woohoo! $33,000 on that beast. And we're going to skip this because that's for fertilizer. We don't need that right now. I'm going to get a separate sprayer for fertilizer. Buy this. Okay. Yep, we're going for cheap nasty, but it gets the job done. And we save money. Let's go here, consumables, and I'm only going to buy one. We only need to buy one. Should we get the Cortiva or the Helm? Everybody gets Cortiva. Let's go Helm. Why not? No, it was the herbicide, right? Herbicide. All right, so this is going to last us the rest of our entire lives here on Riverbend Springs. Herbicide goes a long way with these, the PTX Weed Seeker 2. So, yeah, let's get to it. Let's just get into it. We got so much to do today. By the way, welcome to the Vanilla Challenge in Riverbend Springs. We're going to go down to our cotton fields, get this all finished up. Look, we didn't even use the whole IBC. Oh, yeah. Okay. We're going to go down there and do that. We also have more updating to do. Stick around. More updating from things that happened in streams. That's the thing we do. We stream and we update from the streams. So let's head down to the cotton for now, and we'll get to that in just a second. Here's our nice misty cotton field, apparently. The mist in the background. Ooh, isn't that nice? Let's unfold this beast. I'm going to say this may be true or it may not be true. I am fairly certain this is true. I don't think I've ever sprayed herbicide. See how I say that? Herbicide. I say the H real quick so that it sounds like both herbicide and herbicide. Oh, ooh, yeah, by the way, no trample. This is the First stage of germination, so we're good for trampling. No tram lines. Ooh, let's first look at this. Make sure that turn on sprayer. Okay, you don't have to turn on the sensors on this. Sometimes you have to turn on sensors on tractors for stuff. And it looks like this one does not require sensor turn on abilities. Let's hit B and off we go. And it should just boop, beep, 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 beep. Yep. Can I get a this? One of these lines, thank you. That's where we want to go. And look at that, just pss, 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 pss. Look at that. Oh, yes. We are herbiciding in the best way possible. We're killing the weeds. Oh, man. We're doing it. All right. I've finally gotten around to it. All right. So I'm going to just kind of plug away on this field. I got to make a screenshot for the thumbnail. And I got to get this field over here. That's also cotton. Let's do this while we're herbiciding. We got this field. Oh, don't look there. Don't look there. Nope. Okay, right there. Okay, right there. We're going to put the map. Don't look right there. That's the surprise. We got green beans, and we're doing peas now for some reason. And then grass. We got the oats in. This is going to be sorghum. That's the plan for this year. And, yeah. We are not going to do spinach, as you know. We'll see what happens in 30 seconds. But as of right now, as you know, we're not doing spinach. Because I haven't said we're going to do spinach. So there you go. Anyways, yeah. Let's get some herbiciding done. And, yeah, get weed free. That field there is cotton already, too. Did I say that? Cotton right here? Don't look there. Cotton is right here. Good. Now I said it. Good. We'll see in just a second. Oh, yes. The precision is unparalleled. This is so precise. This is all about precision farming. Look at this. All right, so I like the mechanical way of doing this better, but this is the better score, and apparently it's better for the environment because of compaction and soil moistures and all the stuff we already talked about. So we're going with this. It's gonna be easier and quicker once we get bigger machinery as well. I just went for the Smalley. That's all we need for right now. The needs on our farm are right here. We just need the Smalley. So we got the Smalley, but we're very precise. That's the king. That's the king right here. We're going to finish up this field. I need to finish up that little guy over there as well. And we're going to show you the nice new surprise that you already know that I spoiled already. We're going to go check that out. And then, yep, there's another horse to sell. I got them all set up over at the animal dealer, ready to go. We'll tell you which one is going this time. Yeah, so here we go. All right. Let's do this together. We're going to get our finish. This is the other thing I don't like. Can we just not put brown on here? Can we just say the wheat is dead so it's not there? Sadness. I don't know. Does that go away next month? We'll see. I probably won't remember to look, but hopefully the brownness goes away next month and this sadness right here with the sad dead weeds in our field. It is what it is. All right, let's go here and rip. Let's finish this off. Make sure we got every little green dot we possibly can. And we missed some green dots. Is that true? We did miss some green dots. No, we got blue dots. Never mind. Let's not worry about the blue dots. So let's fold this up. Sure, just to go across the street. I'm going to go hit that little field over there. And then that oilseed radish in the corner there that I didn't cultivate in. Oh, man. That's a bummer for the year. We got to look at that every time we come by the cotton field. Anyways, I'm going to get this one done, and we'll meet you over at the new surprise. That's not a surprise. Back near the farmyard, we're waiting on sorghum in these two fields here for next month, and the oats are already in. I got the oats in, rolled, all ready to go. We'll put this beast in the field, this herbicide sprayer in the field over there next month. We got 92% left, so if you're wondering, that's how much herbicide it used for that big old field, our biggest field, and that little guy. We're still at 92% full on this thing, and we got more in the IBC over at the shop. Hear this. Hi, surprise. Surprise, we've got tram lines. No, I don't want tram lines, but until we get this thing plowed in, that we're dealing with it. Okay, we bought this. Yep, I did it. I bought this field. We were in the stream working the fields over here, and I saw they put spinach in. I made a mistake. I should have waited for a month or two until the right before the first harvest. So March, April, May, I should have bought this in, but I didn't. But so we own it. I already put the lime down. You can see the nitrogen is bad. So this is the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some nitrogen in here. This is going to become our long grain rice paddy once we get this spinach up. So we are doing spinach, as if it's a surprise, right? Surprise, surprise. You didn't see it before. You see it now. Spinach, green beans, peas. There's our triplets right there. Keep this grass for hay for the animals, oats for some straw, and sorghum for backup for the chickens and the horses. So there it is, and the cotton. That's the plan for the year, and we've already started implementing the plan. If you were watching the stream, you may be wondering, I said something about how am I going to get fertilizer on this field, because I already sold the, let's go into this vehicle. Sure, Tedder. Hi, Tedder. Let's go into this mode. I already sold the spreader that we had, the solid fertilizer spreader, and I dumped a bunch of the fertilizer right there. You can see the pallets of fertilizer right there, solid fertilizer. And yeah, we can use this. I forgot. We can get the lime out of this. We'll spread some fertilizer on that. In the long term, what we're going to do is we're going to buy a second sprayer, and just keep it with fertilizer in it. Because I don't want to keep in and out and in and out. I want to, so we have all that solid fertilizer. Let's just empty the Breedle and do it that way. You know what? I'm going to use the case because the case has extra sensors on it for nitrogen. I'm not sure it works with the Breedle or not, but we're going to do it just in case. I got to find the case. I know where it is. All right. I'll grab the case, grab the Breedle, put that fertilizer in, and meet you down here. Wow. We've got flashy gas meters on the case. Hello. Wow. I can't believe I let it get this low. I'm glad I noticed it. That would have been embarrassing, running out of gas on our new spinach field. Oh my gosh. I said gas. I did it. I said gas. It's diesel. Sorry. Did you see this new roller bug we got, by the way? This thing's a monster. This thing's huge. I think we got it on a stream. Yep. New roller. Got the old roller sold off. We got big ones. Big rollers. Now, I am not too concerned about the environmental score on the spinach field. This is more about, let's get some nitrogen on there just to get a little bit better crop going. I understand this is the first year we didn't plant that crop, so I don't know what the environmental score is going to go down here. So I'm not too concerned about it. Hopefully it lets us, I missed a little line, whatever. Hopefully it just kind of gives us a nice little environmental score. I don't know, this isn't going to be very precise, I don't think. How can it be? It's just a big spreader. So it is what it is. Let's go right here, steering assist, okay. Sure, we'll go this way, why not? Turn it on, and let's see what it does to our environmental score. Yeah, this will be good. This will be just a good amount of nitrogen. You can tell by the color of it. Similar to the green, the spinach might be a little different needs for nitrogen. I have noticed that. Is that there's, I got to talk about the peas. Their different crops require different amounts of nitrogen. So that's something you need to be concerned with in precision farming. I guess I thought maybe that was the case. I didn't know for sure last time we played with this on. So this field up here is going to be an issue. This is our pea field, and peas require no nitrogen. And we've got an issue here. We've got nitrogen. We've got hail damage, and we've got the little where the crop was destroyed by the harvester is all like fully nitrogened. So I think we might end up with a little over nitrogen situation on that field. And from what I've been told by Dirty Nelson, the only way to get rid of the nitrogen on the field is to plow it. But then the problem becomes, let's go in here. The problem becomes, let's zoom out. The last score here. We'll just look at it here. This tillage score. If you look at the help screen, we're not going to do it right now. You can't, the plowing is bad. So it's like, do we just go with what the nitrogen we have on the field and hope for the best? Or which way do we go? So I'm just going with what we've got. I'm not going to plow it in. A, it's more work. And B, it would be, if we plow it, then we're going to get a lower score anyway. So we're just going to kind of see, this is going to be a good guinea pig field. See how it goes, because this is going to be the same thing over here. But sorghum probably needs the nitrogen, so it's not going to be as bad. And the green beans, I don't know. Oh, we haven't planted green beans. So there you go. This year I'm using the solid fertilizer, not with the Breedle. This is just because this was already planted. We're going to use the solid fertilizer in the seeder and the planter this year to see how it goes. Let's see what our scores do. what I might end up doing, if it helps our scores, is not putting fertilizer in at all with the planters and seeders, and maybe do like a layer. So do oilseed radish, and then a layer of manure, and then at the very end we do a spray with all the sensors that make it all nice and perfect. That's kind of my thought, but it looks like this didn't spread over here again. Like I went over this area to the, we'll say to the west twice. It didn't add any more over there, so this may have worked. I may have gotten lucky. Let's maybe do this without, let's go like this. We'll do it without the lines this time. We'll do 2 swipes like this. So you can see now to the right of our screen, or the left on the map, it's not adding any more fertilizer where it's lacking some. So I think we got lucky. I think we're in good shape here. We're going to hop out of the vehicle here, the tractor, and see what the score, what it says down in the text box. And hopefully it's good. Oh, man. All right, that's fine. We'll go up there and quick boop, boop, that little dots. Boop, boop. There we go. All fully fertilized. We should be in good shape. Did I miss a little corner down there? Let's do it. You know what? We got to be precise. You see, there's this little corner over here that's orange. I don't want this little orange spot on my map. And so we'll go like that. And now it's not orange. It's still orange. All right. Well, it is what it is. Let's hop out of the vehicle and take a look at the text box. Should be perfect, 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 perfect. Yes. This bodes well for this field. We just bought it too, so that's good. We're in good shape here with our spinach. We'll be harvesting that up in June, I do believe. And that is going to be lovely. So here's our pea field. It says the nitrogen's perfect, but every once in a while you get into a spot where bad. Where can we go find that spot? It's somewhere. It's up in here. I mean, these are bad. This green for peas is bad. Good, good. So we're sitting all right there. Maybe we'll have a good score there. I don't know. And just a quick update on our grass field. This says ready to harvest. This is the first month it says ready to harvest. I'm going to let it grow one more month. I'm not sure. Put down in the comments what you know about grass fields. I remember at the beginning of FS25, it didn't make any difference if you let it grow for an extra month. It was the same yield. So I'm letting it grow for an extra month, and I didn't write down what the yield was before, but I'm just going to use my eyeballs and see how big the windrows are once we get this mowed up after a second month, and see if it seems like it's more grass or not. Let's do a quick run up to the spinnery. Unfortunately, I had the wool turned off to make fabric for a while, so I don't think there's any pallets. I just looked at the end of the stream, I think yesterday, and there was nothing up there. But what I want to do up there is, first of all, bring this wool, which I like to bring 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I like to bring 8, but this is fine. Just with this many. I'm going to park this right here for right now. And that's fine. We'll bring this up there and check for pallets. Probably none. Take this tedder off. And I got to figure out what to put in this shed. I want something good in there. I still have to figure it out. Maybe the forage wagon will start living in there, but we'll take this off. And yeah, we're still staged to sell a horse. In fact, we should probably do that first so the horse doesn't get too hot. Of course, it's only 55 degrees. You can see in the upper right, it's only 55 degrees, so the horse is fine in the trailer. Don't you worry. The horse is fine. He likes it in there. He absolutely likes it in there. Here. Can we do this? I'll do it. How about that? I'll do it, and I'll meet you up at the spinnery. I also want to check to see, make a good run around the strap everything. Oh, that's right. It's right kind of in between 2 straps. That's why it doesn't look like it is, but it is strapped. I want to look for when I buy properties, I want to do a good scour of the property that I just purchased for a collectible. And I don't think I've done that scouring yet. I've probably looked around the spinnery, but I want to do a good scour, see if we can't find a collectible. We won't do that much of that on the video, but yeah, well, I'll let you know if we find anything. Gorgeous area up here by the spinnery. I love it. Yeah, no pallets of fabric, unfortunately. Actually, it's just fine. The fabric, I looked at it on the stream, but we'll look again here real quick. We'll go down to fabric, and boom. April's the best time to sell it, and actually is a big difference. There's a $2,000 difference there, so I want to start hanging on to the fabric until April. As you all know, the playground's finished, so we don't need the fabric there. And yeah, so that's the plan. We're just gonna feed this thing, and then in April we're gonna sell all the fabric. Maybe we'll do that once, and then we'll start putting it to selling. We'll see. We'll see how we're doing on money wise, and if we enjoy selling fabric. I don't know. But all right, so here we go. Let's take a quick look. As you know, I put up the menu there, and I look for the menu to change, and then if it changes, that means collectibles nearby. Sometimes they're hard to spot. Like, is this a collectible? It's a garbage can. Probably not. I have looked through all these, I'm sure, but well, like I said, we're just scouring, making a good run at everything here. And let's see if a little R pops up on our menu there. So I'm just going to kind of keep doing this, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Hopefully I find something. And then we'll be back in and show you what we found. Protected by hay bale security. Well done, hay bale. We are very secure. Still walking around, but look at this gorgeousness. Oh, man, this is beautiful, isn't it? Yes, it is. Is there anything in the water? There's no way to swim down. I don't think it'll be in the water. Any collectibles around here? It says no entry. Let's enter. Let's see what we got here. And we've exited, and I didn't see an R. Man, this is like some top secret spinning going on in here. Why all the security and the CCTV? Man, we are very concerned about security here at the Spinnery. We have top secret fabrics that we're making for the military. Is that what's going on? What is this? These little boats. I just don't know about these little boats. I feel like they're there for hints, but I have not gotten the hint. I have not gotten the boat hint. I don't know. We're running out of places to look here. Let's see. I do want to check underneath that little bridge over there, too. There's that old wooden bridge thing. I do want to check around that a little bit as well, but we're done. We're out. I don't know. Maybe I found one here already. Very well could be the case. Towards the beginning of the series, I may have found one here. So let's go just double check that bridge right there. Look at that jump. Oh, yes. That's like the perfect place. There's probably a collectible in there, to be honest. That would be my guess. But let's go check over here by the bridge. And we'll go underneath and in and everywhere along the bridge and see something stashed in here. And I don't see my menu changing at all. I don't see anything on the ground. Anything hidden up in the rafters? No. Ooh, what's this? It's just a nice little trellis of flowers. Okay, that looks nice. I like that, but it's not a collectible. All right. I'm calling it. That's it. I think we're done. I think we got all the collectibles there are to get at the Spinnery. Let's head over to, let's get over here. Let's go and check out the animal dealer where I'm all staged up and ready to go. Enter vehicle. Sure. There we are. We've got Suitable J in here. Hello, good sir. He's max price, and it's going to work out well to sell him right now. So, okay, I guess we'll just go on this way. And right here, Suitable J, select. Look at that. We're almost maxed out. Sell. Yes. Pinto Adios, Suitable J. You are a fine horse. Thank you for being such a fine horse. And, yeah, we'll see you. Oh, we'll see you later on that one. Sorry, Suitable J. Oh, man. All right. So that's going to be it for today. That is it for today. It might be a short episode. I don't know. If it's not, great. If it is, sorry. And we'll see you next episode. I'm going to get the rest of the fields all planted up. We'll see you on a stream in a little bit. And we'll see you in a new episode real soon. So I hope you have a fantastic day. And we'll see you next time.